Forgive me. Give me 1 second to align everything here properly. Oh my God. Well, there it seems like it's proper. So, 50 embarrassing things people thought no one saw. According to Reddit, number 50. This will probably get buried, but I was the one doing the embarrassing things when I thought no one was watching. Well, so I was in college for a few years, and I was walking around campus with my headphones in. I tend to get really into my music when I'm listening, and I always try to sync my steps with the beat of the music. Oh no, a nerdy thing that we can all say that we do. So long as it's not blast beats or anything crazy like that. It was pretty early in the morning, not a soul around. I was walking to my first class so I could get there before anyone else would. Anyway, this particular morning, I was listening to Money by Pink Floyd, known for its distinctive bass line in 7/4 time. As I was walking, I was trying to start every measure on the same foot, which is pretty hard with a song like that. So on the 7th beat of each measure, I do a hop to land on the same foot. Left, right, left, left, right, then repeat. I did this all the way until the second chorus when I turned around and saw a group of students with their phones out recording me as I quasi-hopped down the sidewalk like a disabled kangaroo. I took a sharp right and sprinted to my building, and from then on, I was very self-conscious about what I do with my headphones in. I wonder if those kids who ever saw me on campus and recognized me as he who walks in 7/4. Oh my lord. So, Lunar Lad says hello, Kyle in chat. Hope everybody's day is well. Hello everybody in the chat. Jenny, Kyle, Alexandria, Faith, Elise, Sadasia, and hope everybody's having a fantastic day. We're going to go ahead and hope this stream goes off without a hitch, but I did say that I intended to do something. Holy shit. Wait a minute. Does it need to be highlighted to work? I don't know if that thing needs to be highlighted to work or not, and that's not what I need. Oh boy. Some things you just gotta roll with and hope they sort themselves out, man. So, as we continue along, we get to number 49. I was sitting in traffic, minding my own business, and I look into the car next to me and see a guy visually scratching his junk, like getting into every crevice. He then takes his hand out, smells his fingers, and recoils at the odor. Then he sticks those fingers in his mouth and closes his eyes like it was the sweetest taste since Yoo-hoo. I honked and got his attention, breaking him out of his trance. He looked at me and I mouthed the words, "Why, man? Why?" He returned my gaze, smiled this satisfied smile, and drove away. This was 4 years ago today. He was a normal looking man, but I think that man more. I think about that man more than I would like. What does he do for a living? Does he have a family? Do they know? Who is this man? I'll never know. And the bottom line is, a person like this could be next to you right now. They could be above or below you in the stream chat. Holy hell. Holy hell. What I want to do is I don't know, make sure I'm properly balanced. So if that has me coming out too loud, I apologize. But we should be fine as we travel up the 50 embarrassing things people thought no one saw list. Fatality. You see what I'm talking about? Oh my god. We arrive at number 48. Which is oh my god, I hate it when they do that, and you know that I do. Number 51. Well, my sister caught me watching a Minecraft Let's Play, so that. Wonder if there's anybody I'd watch a Minecraft Let's Play of. Wait.
The title is wrong.
Huh?
And the package is here from Sean.
Oh, thank you, Sean. Hannah just went to check the door because I saw her comment and I was like, the fuck is this chick talking about? Sean goes, I checked, it is here. Thank you, Sean. Sean delivered a package to me and I received your package, Sean. And I'm going to be holding on. Let me put it in my hand real quick. Oh, I got your package in my hand, Sean. Feels good. All right, that's enough. That's enough. Wait, it seems really thick though. Oh my God. I totally innocently said that. I totally innocently said, because it's just it's a picture. Oh my God, Hannah. Oh my God. I didn't mean it. I just flew from innuendo into straight innocence, and it's just going to be so gross and gay. Forget it. I apologize. Faith says, Kyle, your splash is up and it's the wrong one. It's the wrong splash?
Splash is right.
Oh, you mean for the stream. For the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to change it. Sometimes it does that. It's not my fault. Sometimes I'll try to change it and YouTube just won't change it. You know, imagine that, YouTube having issues, you know. But yeah, no, I thought you meant the in-stream splash. I'm glad that's fine. I can change the other splash later, you know. And hopefully we can just you know, make it happen. So as we travel up the 50 embarrassing things people thought no one saw, we arrive at number 44. Whenever my shift is quiet, I take a couple minutes break and go practice doing handstands on a nice grass by our building. I'm awful and can hold it for about 2 seconds before I flip over and land hard on my ass. What an innocent little fun thing to do. Last week, the security guy offhandedly mentioned there's a CCTV camera that points almost exactly at that location. He's been watching me handstand for about 2 weeks. Hilarious. Hilarious. Why is Faith saying the splash is up? The splash isn't up right now.
No, it's not. I don't know what you're seeing, Faith, but it's not.
It's not up right now, Faith.
It's not up.
Number 43. I don't know if this counts, but I saw an older dude, maybe 40s, hit on one of my really attractive employees. When his wife and kid walked away, he asked her what she was in college for. She told him accounting. Of course, he had a cheesy line that had to do with getting her number. And of course, he got shot down. He stood there for like an hour after that with this look of embarrassment. I guess processing the rejection. This was an all-women's clothing store. Damn, I miss being the only guy working there. My girlfriend does not. What a fun little comment. What a fun little comment. Sarah Bishop says, Kyle, the video we see when we click on it is the last video thumbnail. We have established that. YouTube did not allow me to change it, even though I went out of my way to change it. Do you get what I'm saying? These things happen. I will be able to change that following the stream, but I really don't have access to being able to change that right now. It's not something that Google will allow me to do. So unfortunately, after the stream, I will change it, and hopefully it doesn't interfere with people's ability to enjoy or be immersed in this list. Is everybody understanding that? We good? Everybody good? Everybody good. Everybody good, man. We will be all right. I believe in all of you. You know, that's what's up. So, as we continue along this list, we arrive at number 42. Oh, it was me. I was waiting for an online interview for an internship program, and while the interviewer was away, I remember I still had my septum piercing up. So obviously I pushed it inside my nose before anyone noticed. As I was adjusting the hidden piercing, the interviewer got online and saw me basically picking on my nose like an asshole. We had an awful 5 seconds of silence before she decided to proceed with the interview like nothing happened. I got the internship and now have to avoid her around the company because she always seems to remember and look at me funny. Now, this is particularly amusing because, you know, I chose the Seinfeld image as the banner where, you know, Jerry is scratching the side of his nose and a woman looks and she's like, oh, you know, it's the biggest deal in the world that she thinks some guy's picking his nose. Unbelievable. But she was just adjusting her nose piercing. Yeah, your nose piercing. Wow. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and adjust this chat so that I want it to capture everything, you know. So let me scroll down with that a little bit. Yeah, you like that. You like it when I scroll down like that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so hopefully that works well. Iroquois Bliskin says, Kyle, the title.
Oh my god.
Guys, I am aware that the title is wrong. And I am not the type of person that is trying to what sucks is that I changed everything, you know? I changed everything.
Yep.
And YouTube didn't accept it. So now I have to deal with this. But it's not my fault. There's nothing I can do about this now. There's nothing I can do about this now. Well, these things happen, and I'm going to go ahead and continue along with this list. Number 41. When I was in military base training in Austria, we used to jog every morning with our drill sergeant. We were stationed at an airport, and so our route contained usually one airport round. This day, our sergeant was in a good mood, and when we started to run, he asked us if we got cigarettes with us. Most of us did. So he said fine and started running. We behind him. We just started running and were next to a slender part of a forest, when suddenly our drill sergeant made a turn to the left into the forest. The forest was probably 10 meters, 30 feet wide, and we went inside. He told us we won't be running today, and let's chill here in the bushes in the forest, hang out, and have fun while smoking some cigarettes. We just had to pay attention to the side where we went in. That's no other jogging groups would see us, so we and our drill sergeant won't get in trouble. We also had to take care of the other side of the forest exits, as there was a small fence and a sidewalk where civilians sometimes passed. So we were in between the trees, probably 20 young men with our drill sergeant. If somebody would pass from either side and look into the forest, they would have seen us. But we were quite remote there, so we didn't expect anyone to pass. Wait, is somebody asking for the PayPal?
Someone said that it wasn't up, so I gave it.
What wasn't up? They should use the link in the description.
Well, he said your PayPal link isn't up, so I put it in there.
I get you. Just a reminder to everybody that might be donating via the Super Chat. Super Chat apparently takes 30% of what you donate, which is ridiculous, but there's a link in the description via Streamlabs that will allow you just to donate it and have it all go to me, blah blah blah. So suddenly two elderly women, probably 50 and 60, walk along the fence. The sergeant saw it and told us to shut up. We watched those women pass by. They didn't see us, so we continued to chat. After about 5 minutes, one of the two women comes along again. She probably brought the other home or something and was headed back. We shut up and watched her walking. When she was at our height, she stopped. She stopped and started looking back and forth, seemingly checking if someone was around. She looked to every side except the forest. Then she pulled down her pants, got on her knees, and took a huge dump right next to us. We were probably 2 to 3 meters away and exploded in silent laughter. I hold my breath with my hands shut. With my hands shut. The two guys next to me both bit me in my arm so they won't make a sound. Almost all were rolling, laughing, holding their mouths. The woman then pissed on her turd, pulled on her pants, and went her ways. There goes the monetization for this fucking video. Luckily, she did not hear us, although we were pretty loud, and she started squizzing out that turd. Squizzing? Her back was turned toward us, so we basically saw everything. I still can't believe what a coincidence that was. Oh my God. Oh my God. Number 40. One day at work, I had to fart really, really bad. This wasn't a silent fart that I could crank out at my desk and blame on my geriatric coworker. I was legitimately afraid of blowing a hole in the back of my jeans. I got up and Penguin walked out the door, clenching my sphincter tightly. In the hall, I realized things were happening, and I wouldn't make it to the restroom to let this monster out safely. I looked around and saw there was nobody in the hallway, so I sighed and let go the loudest, rumbliest fart I've ever produced. My coworkers probably heard it, but assumed it was a passing semi-truck blowing its horn. My stomach immediately felt better, and my belt felt looser. That's how much gas was trapped in there. Satisfied, I turned around to see a woman from a different office standing in the hallway, still holding the door she came from. She wore a look of sheer horror, at once nauseated by my boorish behavior and disgusted with herself for feeling impressed at the magnitude of my flatulence. "Hello," I said, plastering a cheerful smile on my face, and I ran back to my desk and put my hoodie up. I never saw her again. I just assumed she committed suicide after that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Iroquois Pliskin says, "What the fuck, Kyle? I just joined. No need to be a dick and time me out." Shake my head to put user on timeout. Okay. So let's go ahead and scroll up the list of 50. Oh my God, I moved the banner. How did that happen? 50 embarrassing things people thought no one saw. Okay. We reached number 39. I was the one getting embarrassed on this occasion. My housemate walked in on me while I was frantically beating off to Pornhub with my headphones on. He wanted to invite me out for dinner and budge into my room without knocking. We locked eyes for a solid few seconds. My hand was on my dick. I was stark naked, boxers down at my ankles on my chair. Nothing could have been done to avoid that scene other than to take it like a champ and just smile and ask what's up. He managed to utter out an "oops, my bad" for his untimely invitation and closed the door. I was mortified, but I soldiered on to finish the job after he left. We are still friends to this day, and every time we think of the cringeworthy occasion, we'd have a good laugh at ourselves, but mostly at me. Bing bong. Bing bong. Hey, to whoever was, in the chat, saying, no need to be a dick. I wasn't being a dick, man. I was just, you just got here. people have already made it clear to me, obviously. I endeavored, as I do, to try my best to do something and make it so that it wouldn't, what is this? Ian Stout. Wait, what did Sean say?
I don't know.
Somebody called Sean rude, but I doubt he was being rude. You know what I mean? Yeah, the bottom line is you guys can't just pop in and then say things that probably have already been said. If you're new, then I don't know. And a timeout isn't going to kill anybody. It's just gay baby jail. Get over yourself. Is your ego so easily bruised? Oh God, Schwanz Gruberman, I love you. I love you, but listen. I want you to... Schwanz, again, you've donated enough, and I love you. But apparently Super Chat takes 30% of whatever I get, which means if you've given me $100, $30 of that is not going to me. It's going straight to Google. So in the future, and I want everybody who is considering donating to use the link in the description to donate to me via Streamlabs. It will still have a pop-up. It'll still be, whatever. It's just, Super Chat isn't going to take the money. Because when I ended the last stream, Big Worm Kevin said, use PayPay.
Yep.
PayPay. The frog. Okay, so PayPay. Oh my God. But yeah, no, the thing is, the donation link in the description is linked to my PayPal, which is kind of better because it goes straight and is available for me to use. But the link in the donation... the donation link in the video right now. God, I should actually get that, huh? Instead of just talking about it. Oh boy. So let me get it. Oh boy, I think. All right, here it is. Okay. There it is. That link will go straight to my PayPal, but it'll also be pop-ups the same way that you guys are seeing them. And I think you can also customize some of the weird ass messages that it has. But without further ado, let's get down into the 50 embarrassing things people thought no one saw. Thanks again, Schwanz Gruberman. And we're arriving at number 37. At parties, I would often dedicate myself a look in the mirror with a smile for a confidence boost. But this one time, when there was another guy doing the exact same thing, raising his eyebrows and smooching at himself, there was a silent agreement not to talk about it. I still wonder if he remembers. Number 36. I was sitting in a McDrive parking lot with my girlfriend in her car. Some guy walked up to take a piss in the bushes next to us, not seeing us sitting there, and proceeds to take out his earthworm Jim to do his business, and I honked as soon as I saw piss. He pissed on his pants and shoes and walked away in shame. My girlfriend laughed hysterically, and still does when I remind her of this. Oh my God, that poor man. Yeah, he was just trying.
Poor man. He didn't mean to.
PayPay, y'all. Y'all can't just say PayPay and not do anything, though. You gotta hit you gotta hit the link. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you wanna have to PayPay, you gotta play. You know. Kelsey says I used PayPal because the Streamlab wouldn't let me donate somehow. It wouldn't? What is with all of this shit? Everything feels like it's not trying to work. Give me a second.
Sent you 10 more buckaroos in PayPal.
Schwan says I sent you 10 more in PayPal. I appreciate that. Thank you. You know what? I think it's not going to pop up if they didn't do it via that thing. Yeah. But will it? Oh, son of a bitch. What am I looking at here? Oh, these were probably thumbnails. No, they're not. They're all dogs. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get away with that one. It's just a bunch of dogs. Oh, well. Oh, dogs? You know, maybe. No, yes, I wanted a gift for when people donate the new way. Oh, boy. What did Sarah say?
Oh, God.
Sarah said PayPay is the name of my dildo. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Holy crap, I think Kevin just gave 30. And And then, oh my bing bong. Schwann's gave me 10 via PayPal. Thank you. But,
Kelsey said she used PayPal.
Yeah, but why? Why do you think it didn't go through? Kevin, I love you. I appreciate you. But you're saying that the Streamlabs link isn't going to work, so it's not going to pop up the way that it should? That burns my heart balls. That burns my heart balls. Guys, I'll sort it out after the stream, I promise you. I'll make it so that everybody's donations are visible here. Because I think that's kind of whack. You know what I mean? That it's not showing it off the way that you guys deserve it to be shown off. Oh, yeah. I still love that Sean gave a confession recently. But we're not going to go into it. So, as we continue up the list of 50 embarrassing things people thought no one saw. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Kelsey. Thanks, Schwans. We arrive at number 35. I do freelance work at sporting events. One time between setup and the time the game started, I was standing at the top of the hill that leads up to the building. I looked around to make sure nobody was there. Then I laid down and rolled down that motherfucker. It was super steep and it was awesome. I got up, brushed myself off, and went back inside to work. Found out the next week that my boss had seen me and had told everybody on the crew. Well, he was just rolling down a hill. Faith said gay for pay. What the hell is going on? Why is somebody saying yes, mailman, yes? What? Oh, there's a man named the Mailman Giraffe. What a username. And people are saying that I should make gay for pay a fucking shirt. Oh boy. That sounds pretty cool. Gay baby jail. A little gay baby in a sippy cup. And he's like clinking it against the bars. That's why I need an animator. Number 34. Okay, so back when I was still living with my mom, she had one of her friends up for a week with her son. There wasn't enough room in the house for them to stay inside, so they decided to camp out in the backyard. Now, I was working construction at the time and was up pretty early to get ready. The one morning while I was putting my lunch together, I look out of the kitchen window to see my mom's friend squatting over a Ooh, damn. We're 30 deep in this list, so I'm actually horrified at the idea that we are just going to encounter some really dank friggin', poo-poo squat time lists. I can't handle that. I cannot handle that. So here we go, y'all. Okay, so I was putting my lunch together and I looked out the kitchen window to see my mom's friend squatting over a plastic bag, taking a shit right there in the open. One of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. And then she proceeds to walk inside with her bag of fresh shit to get rid of it and stops dead in her tracks when she realizes that I'm up. So this day, I don't understand why, if her plan was to come inside to get rid of it, why she didn't just walk inside and use the fully functional toilet and just cut out squatting over a plastic bag in the middle of a field. What is happening? What is happening? Oh my God. Thank you all for being incredible. I can't get enough of you. I can't get enough of your gay for pay. As we travel up the list, we arrive at number 33. A former co-worker had acne all over his face and neck. While I was sitting at my forklift, waiting for pallets to come... This motherfucker's still doing it. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, John. What do you mean you took Google's cut out? That is not how it works. That is not how it works. You idiot. Wait, no. Wait, it said somebody gave $5 just now. Andy?
Hey.
You're amazing, Kyle. Hannah is hot. Did you see that he wrote that?
Where?
So wait, somebody must have donated via Streamlabs just now. Congratulations on getting it to work. No, seriously. Okay, let's talk about Sean Watson real quick. Okay, Sean? Let's talk real quick. If you donate via Super Chat, dude, it's going to take 30% of what you donated. So like I said earlier, if you donate 100, it's going to take 30%. So him making a comment saying, I took out Google's cut. Dude, no, it's just going to take 30% of that. Like, what?
Oh, yeah.
I know Sean Watson did this to make me laugh, dude, and that's fine. But what a ridiculous example of, like, thinking in a way where it's as if you shouldn't have just thought at all. Like, oh my God, that's genius. That's genius, dude. Holy crap. Thank you, Andy Carlson, because you really figured out how to Pringle the wiggle woms there. You know what I mean? Bing bong. Schwanz Gruberman says, but professional, how will everyone feel the love? It's true. It's true. Oh my God. Number 33, man. A former coworker had bad acne all over his face and neck. While I was sitting in my forklift waiting for pallets to come up the line, I watched him pop a pimple on his neck and eat it?
Oh, lovely.
Oh my God. I wish you guys could see the color drain from my face. What the fuck? Guys, once again, this is the link that you should try to use, okay? Special thanks to Kevin and Kelsey and Schwanz, because they just use PayPal without using that, and they sent me some love. Oh God damn, making me big bing bong, you know. Kelsey says, Kyle, do you ever check Snapchat? I certainly don't check it in the middle of the fucking streams, which is when everybody seems to blow that shit up. So you know what I'm talking about? Here's how these things usually go. I stream late as hell at night. It's 10 o'clock for me. You know what I mean? It's not super late, but I'm an old man. And I typically don't eat before the list. So when I do the list, I then get really hungry by the end of it. I go eat. Sometimes I fall asleep right after the list, baby. You know what I'm talking about? And, you know, I wake up and, oh boy, things get real in the morning time. It's not that I'm not trying to read your Snapchats. It's that you just got to give me a little time. I love you. Just give me a little time, okay? As we travel up this list of 50 embarrassing things that people thought no one saw. What's happening to your voice, man? Maybe you should clear your throat. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. All right, look. Number 32. Fuck's sake. When I was like 6 years old, I saw my first makeout scene in a movie and didn't quite understand what they were doing or why. I wanted to be an actress so bad when I was little, so when the movie was over, I went to my room and reenacted the kissing scene with the wall. My grandpa walked by. I turned around in embarrassment because I heard someone walk by, and he just walked away with a weird look on his face. LOL. The cringe hurts. I think a lot of little kids embarrass themselves in front of their grandparents in a way that they're never going to forget. And that's unfortunate. Do you have a story about embarrassing yourself in front of your grandpa? Tell me, bro, in the comment section below. Oh, in the comment section below. Come on. In the comment section below. Come on. Oh my God. Number 31. Every summer, my friend and I go to a water park. As we are adults, we often like to drink while we're at the water park. Ooh, getting drunk. So one summer we were sitting in the bar area that the water park had set up, enjoying overpriced beer. There was a woman sitting at a picnic table just below the balcony of the bar. She slides back so that her rear end is hanging over the bench and just pees right there on the AstroTurf while sitting and chatting with her friends. She thought that no one had seen her and that she had gotten away with it, but we saw and thought it was absolutely disgusting. Why didn't you pipe up, dude? I would have pulled out my phone even if I wasn't recording and then been like, ew, lady, ew, I hope this shame makes it so you don't do it in the future. What's wrong with you? Oh my God, the internet is gonna love this, you crazy bitch. Yeah, look right at me. We got your face now. Oh my God, this is so good. Hashtag what the fuck. Oh my God. You know what I'm talking about? I just make it so awful. I would make it so awful. And she'd be all like, you get back here. Because, you know, that's what she'd sound like if she's pissing all over stuff. I'm kidding. It could be anybody. It could be anybody. That's the horror. Hey, it put Andy up there on that little ticker. Oh, that's so cute. It's so cute. But what pisses me off is it's not aware of the fact that Kevin, Kelsey, and Schwann's just did something. So it's as if it's only paying attention to the ones that people go through via that link that I'm providing right there. Bing bong. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my God. Sarah says, I just remembered the most embarrassing thing I got caught doing years ago. I was crushed. And then she proceeds to not tell us what it was. Typical. So Xavier says, Kyle, I got caught taking a picture of my grandpa when I was 6, knowing he hates having his picture taken. Hey, Schwann's donated that 3. Hey, there's like little... What the hell was that? There was like little heads. And they kind of looked like Will Smith's son. Oh. Looked like Jaden Smith. That was scary. Can you imagine? That was actually kind of scary. What did he say? Oh no. I missed it. You can tell me what he said.
I can't read it. I don't see anything.
Oh no. I need to change it so that like those words are bigger then. That's what I'll do. Give me a second, everybody.
Like this? I can't read it. It's over words. It's little white words over little white words.
I apologize. Let me very quickly. Xavier says, Kyle, I got caught taking a picture of my grandpa when I know that I know that he knows.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay. Let's try reading what he actually wrote instead. Kyle, I got caught taking a picture of my grandpa when I was 6, knowing he hates having photos taken of him. And he chased me several blocks before tackling me and breaking the camera. Could you imagine? And I'd be like, yeah, so that's like a pretty normal reaction, right, Grandpa? I'm 6 years old. What the fuck? God damn. Here's your soul back, Grandpa. God damn, Grandpa. Rada says, I'm confused. Now, I hope Patreon thing worked, Kyle. Wait, you became a patron? I love you for that. Thank you, Rata. I appreciate you. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh.
We called him the Punisher.
I called somebody the Punisher?
No, that's what Xavier said about his grandpa.
Xavier says we called him the Punisher. He did not break your camera because you took a damn, you know what I mean? Wow, dude. All people are nuts. What I want to do very quickly is fuck with the alerts so that, you know, if people make the little donations, then their words are super huge. So I'm going into donations. Font settings, there you go. It says testing from Big Worm Kevin, but look how fucking tiny the font is. You see the problem?
Yeah.
I want that text bigger. Oh, stupid. Guys, I'm gonna test it right now, okay? Give me a second, because I want to make sure that the text is getting bigger, because I think I have the wrong shit big. So let me test the donation. Okay, so I know what I need to change now. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna make it so that, what's a great color? Font weight, I'm going to make this one a little bit smaller. And then make that one even bigger, if possible. And that's that. That's all I need to fuck around with, really. So, guys, I love you. Let's continue up this list of 50 embarrassing things people thought no one saw. I love you guys. You guys are really making some stuff happen tonight. Bing bong. Wow. And we arrive at number 30. I really hope there's no more poop on this list. I'm not going to lie. That may be part of why I'm stalling a little bit. I just don't want any more poop on this list. You know, it's kind of scarring me. It's scaring me. It's hurting me. Oh, man. Number 30. Oh, God. I was rubbing ice on my nipples when my mom and grandpa walked in. You just do shit like that with a door unlocked. You know what I mean? Somebody says, that nucks. That nucks. Sipple sprain. That sucks. Nipple sprain sufferers shouldn't have to live in shame. Nipple sprain? You know, Ian says, I'm so gay I'm almost straight. What does it mean? What does it mean? Why the hell does it say that somebody just gave $74? That can't be right.
Wasn't that your test?
Oh yeah, that was the test. Okay. Scaring myself in this bitch. Why is the ticker incorporating a test? Yeah, the test is like, oh man, that's okay. Anyway, what? I was about to be like, wait a goddamn minute. Number 29. I was on a family vacation to Hawaii when I was 9. For some reason, I didn't think anyone in the busy resort would notice me trying to stick my dick into one of the hot tub's water jets. You little 9-year-old bitch. Wait a minute. Something with my connection is dipping. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Holy shit. Something tragically scary with my connection just occurred, and it really showed me what was up for a couple seconds. Did Callum Brady, I love you. But dude, use this link, please. I love you. Ooh, I love you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Callum Brady. Here's the terrifying thing is that, like I said, Google takes 30% of whatever you donate via Super Chat. Somebody let me know this shit last night, and that's why I actually researched it, and I'm glad to know that. Holy shit. You know, I don't want your guys' money to go where it doesn't need to go, bro. It shouldn't have given me any money, Rata. Like, Patreon doesn't, pay out until the first of the month, I believe. So you have nothing to worry about. It shouldn't have taken anything. So that's the bottom line. Kelsey says, Kyle is back. It said the stream was offline for a few moments. Now that is some scary shit. Oh, man. Man, it looks like a bunch of people may have dipped thinking that the stream was gone. But I'm right here. And let's continue the list of 50 embarrassing things people thought no one saw. So, we arrive at number 28. I have a lonely elderly neighbor across the way who tends her garden almost daily. She is sweet as can be and doesn't bother a fly. Our houses are pretty far apart. I'm not a good judge of distance, but it's far enough that she feels concealed. When I sit on my front porch, I can see her as clear as day whenever she is in her yard, but she can't see me because of an arrangement of plants between us and my slightly higher elevation. She always adjusts herself, like overtly. She has a routine every time she stands up and moves from kneeling on a planting cushion. So she stands up, holds her garden gloves, does a little wiggle shake, jams her entire hand down the back of her pants, and evacuates a wedge, pulls her bra strap down where it rode up in the back, scoops each tit back into place, and moves down to a new spot to garden. She repeats this maybe 25 times before she calls it a day, and I sit outside and smoke a bowl and watch her, and it delights the hell out of me. In a she's cute, funny old lady way, not a sexual way. Ugh. Oh my God. As long as she's not out there pooping. You know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen? You know what I mean? We should all be thankful that some of us have, Kevins and Kelseys and Schwans and Killers and wonderful people in our lives instead of people that are going to poop and pee in front of us. What kind of skiddly doop-bop, biddly dap, skip-bop, boop, scat list did we end up in? Sweet Lord. Scoop that titty, says Calum Brady. I love you, Calum, and I thank you again. But again, we got to start using that link, because I was genuinely horrified to know that of the over 100 that I received, that Google would be getting more than $30 friggin' of it. The bastards. The Google itself is demonetizing videos of mine with a bot. They're not even looking through the videos to see if it's genuinely not advertiser friendly. And God forbid we provide, you know what I mean? YouTube is on the map right now, guys, because it's providing something that's not as lame as what TV was putting out. TV has to jump through so many hoops because of censors and the FCC that it's just bland shit. It's bland, it's basic, it's unentertaining, and it's floundering right now. Old people running TV are shaking a fist at online streaming services and fucking YouTube and Netflix and shit like this. And the reason it's relevant is because we can talk about some interesting things, but now they're just demonetizing things for being interesting. And it's like, hey man, how many more feet do you have to shoot yourself in, YouTube? But let me not get on an old man rant. It's crazy. Because this is the new thing. YouTube is the new thing that replaces the old thing. But YouTube is making itself the old thing by falling to the ways of, you know what I mean? It'd be like you and I are running Netflix right now. And we decided, hey, it'd be great if we just decided to actually open up a Netflix store where people had to come in and get the DVDs and shit like that. And you're like, whoa. No, that's what Blockbuster did. That's what your predecessors did that were terrible. And you're like, oh no, I got an even better idea. What if we became radio? You know what I mean? I heard something killed radio a long time ago, something with a screen, but don't worry about that. We're just going to do this shit. Sarah Bishop hits us with a really long post. This ought to be good. It says, today my sister had to ticket an old lady and provoke her license because revoke, that's the license. I like to think of the inanimate license as don't provoke me. Anyway, look, revoke her license because she drove 3 miles in the wrong direction.
Oh God.
3 miles, dude.
Oh my God.
That's not a short amount of time.
No.
That is not a short amount of miles. 3? Okay. 3 miles in the wrong direction on the interstate, swiping cars in the fast lane. And the old lady screamed at my sister. Swiping cars.
It's horrifying.
Bitch, lucky to be alive, and other people are lucky to be alive too. Calum Brady says, yeah, I was just listening to the unsettling facts list, and the Aussies were donating like rabbits when I saw you were alive, so I jumped the gun. No, you're fine, man. Thanks, and I appreciate you. It just sucks to know that I wish I'd known that ahead of time, because people super chat donate all the time. But, either way, it's the thought that counts, and I appreciate them going above and beyond, Swans Gruberman, to contribute to something that you believe in, and I believe in you. Number 27. One night I was sleeping next to my then boyfriend and woke up because he moved. I noticed how he scratched his ass with one hand, with the hand he had been hugging me with, and then proceeded to smell his fingers. Then put his arm around me again, his hand very close to my face. It had this butt smell. You know what I'm talking about.
God damn it.
You know what I'm talking about. Why? It's something about that phrase. You know what I'm talking about. Xavier says, Kyle, I'm a cashier. I'm cashiering and this old woman randomly comes up behind me, pats me on the what the fuck? Fat man, why? Why, fat man? They take him.
Can, man.
He says because I can, but you know they gonna take it, man. Why? Fat man, why? Why, fat man? Oh God! I feel like I feel like posting the link is like retarded because he knew he was like, for real. He's like, I know I could have done it, but I didn't. Oh my God! Well, thank you, fat man. You know, fuck the rules, huh? Fuck logic. Oh, I love you. That's what's up. That is what's up. A butt smell. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Number 26 on the list of 50 embarrassing things people thought no one saw. Number 26 reads, ugh, okay. So basically there was a lot of construction going on in our house, and one fine morning I forgot to lock the fucking door before bathing. My back was towards the wall, but there was a glass vase by which I could see the scene behind. One of the workers accidentally got in and froze. During the time I had the option of A, pretending I did not see him, B, shrieking for good God. I went with option A because my mom would have pretty much fired the poor guy who accidentally saw her daughter's butt, but he literally just stood there for 30 frozen horrific seconds, that's not a small amount of seconds, before running the fuck away. If you think that was awkward, imagine the guy working on our house and my room for a week after this. He couldn't look at me. I would constantly have a smile grimace hybrid on my face when I'd see him, and on the third last day when we crossed each other and he gave me finger guns before scampering away like he'd seen an octopus with the face of James Franco. I'm not sure that octopus with the James Franco thing, you know, is what I'm about towards the end of that story. Sorry, I'm gonna have to dock that. I'm gonna downvote that. Wow, I don't do that often, but that's what I'm gonna do. And it's mainly just this James Franco octopus part. You know, thanks again, fat man. But who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Oh my God. Jack coming in here, hitting me with the monkey spruce caboose. Are you guys alright? Was everybody having like a decent day and a decent night? I feel like things are getting scary for you guys, but you're not telling me. Please remember that no matter how scary things get, you have someone here for you, and that you shouldn't feel like they're just hypothetically here, but legit here, you know? Xavier says, Kyle, you gotta hide Fat Man in your house. You know the Google police are gonna come and beat his ass for what he's done. I mean, it's not as funny as fucking Sean Watson trying to take the 30% out first. Look, I did it. I did it. I did it. Oh my God. Sorry, I feel like eyelashes are trying to infiltrate my eye. Oh, it's the scariest feeling. Batman says, trust me, Kyle, not the worst I can do. What's the worst you can do, fat man?
Yes, what is it?
What? Why does he say that? What? Oh my God, there's little hearts! Faith, thank you. She did it with little hearts. How'd she do that?
You can change what comes up in the background.
Oh crap, I moved the patron thing. I love you, patrons. Did Faith's not like... I guess Faith didn't put a message. She just made it so there's little hearts. I loved it, though. I did love it. Oh my god, my eye. I'm sorry, I'm okay. Give me a second. Faith hit it with them hearts, though, man. Faith, what's up? Faith is perfect. It's a shame everyone's behaving, too. There's no one for poor Faith to gobble up tonight. Oh, boy. Well, as we travel up the list, we arrive at number 25. I used to work in a grocery store. How interesting, because somebody else just said they were a cashier, Xavier. In the photo lab, back when developing film was still a thing. The photo lab was on the second level with all glass walls, so I could see out over the entire store. When it wasn't busy, I would just sit there and watch the people in the aisles. I would just sit there and watch the people in the aisles. You know all the things you do in aisles when you think that you're the only one there? I saw it. Pick your nose? Saw it. Pick your wedgie? Saw that too. Break out into a dance? Saw it. Yeah, we should all go to a grocery store and then pick one aisle each and then just dance in all the aisles.
Yep.
Dance. It is still listing John as giving $74,
Yep.
even though it was just a test.
It doesn't care.
It was just a test. John isn't real.
It counts, damn it.
It lists John again giving
Yep.
56.
Yep.
This is fucking stupid. Can I remove him from that? Come on. It's ridiculous. Come on. I'll do it after the list. You guys are lucky. You guys are freaking lucky. Zelamar says Kyle, a flash mob. Just dancing in an aisle. Number 24. Not my story, but my mom's. My sister had requested a cake from a specific shop that we'd never been to before. Oh boy. And my mom went in to order it. The kitchen was visible from the front of the shop, and one of my coworkers was icing a cake. He licked the spatula and continued icing.
No.
Mom saw everything. She still ordered a cake from the shop, and we ate it. Somebody else said, I was in the drive-thru at Dairy Queen once and saw someone sitting in the lobby licking on an ice cream cone. She gets up, walks to the kitchen area, and dips her ice cream in the melted chocolate and goes back to the lobby. Somebody said, I work at a pizza place that also sells essential groceries. Think milk, eggs, and stuff to make chili soup. What? Okay.
Interesting.
Run down to that pizza place and get some milk and eggs. Mamma mia. There's an ice cream chest on the opposite side of the room from the packaged ice cream. I want one of those for my house. Where there's 3 or 4 big drums of ice cream that customers... Nah, that'd be a nightmare on the electric bill, huh? Or workers can scoop out with these nice old-fashioned steel spoons. I want one of those spoons for ice cream. Ice cream. Spoon. No. Scoop it. Give me that. No. Give me, I want the good. Yeah. Yes. Wait. Is this it? You don't have one that's the best one. Oh my god, my eyes. Can we not? I think there's shit in there.
I'm sorry.
I think I'm okay for now. But I'm scared. My eyeballs are gonna fuck me in the mouth. That would be really weird. What a mental image. Still can't believe that thick comment that I made earlier by accident. I swear to God, it's not funny. It was just an accident. As we continue up this list of, Bing Bong Frigglewomps, number 23 reads, was this odd guy in my school who'd spit onto his hands and wipe his leg hair. Ugh. And welcome to the how tall are you stream, you know. Candy Cane says 4.0443. Look, girls, it doesn't really matter how tall you are. It's really about the breast size. I love you. You know what I'm talking about? You know, you guys could be the shortest girls in the world, but you know, like Hannah, tell me that you're 3 feet tall.
I'm 3 feet tall.
And then I go, or do you have double D's though? And then I go, oh, you know what I mean? That's how it works.
Okay.
Hannah's nodding.
They're not double D's.
What?
They're bigger than that.
I know. I mean, this is hypothetical. You're not 3 feet tall either. Oh my God. I hope they can't hear what you just said. That is nuts. Faith says, Ian, you're so tiny. Well, I remember the short girls that I used to know would tell me, I'm not short, I'm down to earth. And I'd be like, okay. As we travel up this list, number 22. I was walking downtown with a buddy of mine, just casually chatting, and I stopped to light a smoke. While we were stopped, my friend started adjusting his hair, using the reflection in a tinted window of the glasses store we were right beside. As soon as I looked up at him from my angle, I could clearly see the front counter of the glasses store was like 6 feet behind the window where my buddy was looking. It was pointed directly at him, and both of the girls at the counter were just staring, perplexed, looks and all, while he appeared to stare directly back at him, still adjusting and checking himself out. So I obviously just watched and let this go on for another less than 30 seconds until my friend started to walk away, at which point I told him to look through the window. So he immediately saw the two girls he'd been staring at for the last minute. They both waved and laughed, with my friend awkwardly waving back, and they looked straight at his shoes and briskly walked away. How adorable. How cute. Whoa, Hilla Keen, or whatever, God, what is his name? Hilla Clean got timed out. What did they say? Let's see. Oh, they just wrote come. Yeah, that's not childish. You know what I mean? I love it. I love that somebody was like, you know what, motherfucker? I'm timing your bitch ass out. How about that? Anyway, number 50. Not number 50. 50 embarrassing things people thought no one saw. And we arrive at number 21. Ooh, we're close to 20 left, guys. What are you gonna do for the rest of the night when I'm gone? I'm kidding. Number 21. One day I decided to take a walk to this park near my house. I take my book, a couple of joints, good way to kill a summer evening, right? So I go and find my favorite tree and climb up to a comfy position high up in the branches. Trees always creep me out and scare me, because I remember a story where Faith tells me she fell out of a tree, and that's not good. Don't climb trees, guys. You're gonna. You like climbing trees? It's a good thing I'm not gonna let you do anything like that while you're here. Nope.
Lame trees here.
Huh?
You have lame trees here.
Oh, the trees in Florida are lame, huh?
You're stupid.
Wow. What makes a good tree for you?
When they can climb.
Oh, you gotta be able to climb it. Okay. Well, these trees got big trunks. You know, they gotta get high before the branches fuck around. They know people trying to get on them, so you know, it's evolution. The trees have evolved to be less climbable. So some guy is walking in the park, and well, clearly nature called. Without noticing me above him in the trees, he pulls down his pants and does a massive stinking turd. Pulls up his pants without wiping and walks off as if it's all cool. So I'm sat there having seen everything and now have to climb down from a tree with a massive turd right there where I was going to climb down. Still a traumatic memory to this day. It's funny because I'm thinking of him like high and all of his sentences like heightened, and he's just like, you know what I mean? Like this guy's shitting below him, and also like it's his only way to get down. Can you imagine if the guy like knew he was up there and had to shit in a way that made it so him getting down was truly like something that was going to be difficult for him? Imagine if he like took a crap but was like moving around the base of the tree. Yes. Okay, that's not funny. I'm sorry. As we continue up this list, we arrive at number 20, Bing Bong. The very first time my girlfriend ever came to my house, we decided to watch Lord of the Rings. You seen Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Faggot. She had never seen it before and was excited to watch it. Anyway, she was lying down on my bed with legs pointed toward the ceiling and butt up against the wall, kind of like in an L shape. So during one of the tense scenes, I don't know which, I do the whole grab her sides and go, rah thing. What? And she then proceeds to let out the loudest and longest fart I've ever heard anyone release. And because her ass was up against the wall, it reverberated and made it seem even louder. Oh my God. I just burst out laughing for like 5 minutes straight, and she is so embarrassed she starts crying. Oh, it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. We're still together and have a 2-year-old now. Oh my God. Can you imagine her start crying? She's so sad. You bitch. You shook her while she was just laying there. Oh my God. Hey killer, what's going on? I'm surprised to see you back so soon. Oh, guy, look, I learned something after yesterday's stream, and it was that apparently Super Chat donations have 30% of whatever is donated taken. So in the future, we're going to be using the link in the description to donate, because it'll still send the pop-ups or whatever, but, you know, it won't be taking people's money. Fat Man says, bye, Kyle. Why does Fat Man need to go?
Oh, I thought he was trying to buy you.
What? What?
Nothing.
Oh no. Fat Man said his boobs are become. That's why Hilla Clean said come. Oh.
I apologize for timing him out for that.
Who apologized?
Or Zelamar.
Hey, someone named Casey Daranek donated $2 via Super Chat, even though they're not supposed to be doing the Super Chat. It's like you guys don't give a damn. You know what I'm talking about?
They don't.
What's 30% of $2? 60 cents? They taking 60 cents from me. I just got $1.40. Oh my God. Fat Man says bye 60 cents. Why are you throwing your money away? Why are you throwing your money away? Use the link, guys. Use the link, and if you're gonna donate, have the money go straight. I feel like there's eyelashes in my. It's just real life. Look, you guys. Look, I love you, but nobody's gonna donate while I'm not even here. So I'll be right back, and I'm just gonna get something out of my eye. You know, don't do anything crazy. Stop Super Chat. I love you. Bye.
Do lots of crazy things. Go wild.
Ooh. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. I return, okay? And I feel like these pants are smelling kind of funky. The hell, Hannah? Why are these pants smelling kind of funky? Number 19. Did he really? Fat Man says, bugger you, Kyle. I'll do what I want. Stop saying that. That's like you guys are paying Google right now.
Yep.
Well, you know what I mean? Why not go to someone... Candy Cane said, oh my Lord, Fat Man. Casey, don't do this. No, Casey, this is worse. Casey, thank you. Wait, no, it's not just gonna take 60 cents. It's 30% of what you people are fundamentally misunderstanding what's going on here, dude. He donated $5.60, like, oh, okay, well now you get $5. No, I don't. It's 30%. So if you gave $100, it would take $30, and 30% of $2. Oh my God, man. Y'all are going full freaking Sean Watson in the stream right now. Don't Sean Watson. Don't go full Sean Watson. I'm not joking. This is so nuts. You guys are, please stop. Please stop using the super chat. Ooh, I wish there were a way to do, hey, no, I wouldn't do that to them. I think I can turn it off. I wouldn't do that though. I'm not a mad guy. Oh, what did Hilla say?
I don't know.
Oh my God, Hilla Clean said I do want daddy's belt. What the F? Come on now.
No, you don't.
Oh my God. As we travel up this list, thank you again for the donations. But use the Durham link. We arrive at number 19. I really enjoyed number 20. She let out a long fart. Farts are fine. Poop is not. Okay. Number 19. Oh God, it was me. I wore a new dress at work with a really full skirt. I was in the bathroom all alone and grabbed the side of my skirt to swish it back and forth, and twirled and swished and twirled. Imagine a frumpy middle-aged woman going full-on Disney princess. In walked the deputy superintendent. Instant mortification. I avoid her like the plague now. Aww. Faith! Okay, I was gonna donate while you were gone, but it takes a while to get here. Oh, Faith, you're adorable. Faith is adorable. I'm glad that it has the wisdom to stay up a while, like the message itself, so that it didn't like go down quick while I was trying to read it. I appreciate that. Faith, you're just magical. We're gonna have to find ways to make sure Faith. I mean, Faith is the best little. Just letting you know, if it were a competition, you guys lose. Faith's the best one. That's right. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. I'm sorry. Number 18. My wife is very ladylike and never tries to do anything rude. I look at her lovingly from across the house, but she doesn't notice. Then she proceeds to sumo wrestler squat and toot the biggest fart I've ever heard this side of the Mississippi. Wow, she squat to do it though? And poem for your sprog. This is number 18. Okay? And poem for your sprog arrives in this bitch to comment. There she wandered, so divinely, fair and fancy-free and finely, so refined in pure perfection, so designed for genuflection. Nature armed with peaks of passion, grace and beauty, form and fashion, chopped of chain and freed of fetter, never made a lady better. As I watched, I pondered sweetly how I want her so completely, how I hope we're never parted, how I love to. Then she farted. Ugh. Why do I feel like he's delivered this one before, maybe? This guy's getting ridiculous. This guy is getting ridiculous. Oh, gay for pay, y'all. Let's continue. Excuse me. Number 17. I once purchased sex toys online, including anal beads online. I came home to find the parcel containing these items open, sitting on my bed with a note from my mom saying, sorry, thought it was my parcel. The shame was unbearable, and I still cringe when I think about it. I tried to deflect by texting her to ask if she had any wrapping paper I could use for the joke present I bought for my friend's 21st. Look, man, number 16. I use Duolingo to practice my Spanish while waiting for the bus each morning. We should all use Duolingo and try to learn another language, but we're probably not gonna. When I'm alone, I like to say each question and answer aloud to practice my pronunciation as well. One day I waited for the bus. A group of people gathered behind me without me noticing. I had headphones on and practiced each sentence out loud as I worked through my day's Spanish activities. When the bus finally came and I pulled off my headphones, I realized that there were 6 or 7 strangers behind me. All had been awkwardly listening to me speak Spanish to myself for 5 minutes. I felt so embarrassed. Bing bong. Holy ginger McGrowley. Ugh. Wait, what did Faith say? Faith said, I don't care if fucks read it. I care if he does. Who's she talking about?
She retracted a message that she put in there earlier.
What did she retract?
I want you to know.
Faith doesn't want me to know. Why would she retract it? Faith said shit.
It was earlier.
No, what did she say? What did she say? Did you see?
Yes.
What did she say? What did she say, Hannah?
She's gonna be mad at me for telling you. I want to make her hate me.
I'm gonna Snapchat Faith right now and make her tell me what she said. Wouldn't it be Faith if we were older? I think Faith finds Genevieve annoying. Yeah, if you got the wrong portions of certain people, you'd probably be annoyed beyond belief. Halfway through opening Snapchat, I forgot what the hell I was gonna. What the hell? Stop giving me pesos, via. Oh my god. Rata says, I can't for the life of me figure out how to set up Patreon. Look at that wall of text. Yeah. Woo, that shit's funny. She's like, I can't for the life of me figure out how to set up Patreon or PayPal. Been trying since you started the list. I'm stupid that way. Haha. You're fine. I appreciate what you're doing. And you know, you've done it. You know, don't worry about it. If it's something that's being problematic or troublesome, it's not your fault and everything's fine. I appreciate your contribution and I love you. And I'm going to get that sombrero. Don't even worry. I'm going to get that sombrero. Wait, Jordan Brown says just wait for Kyle's reaction? What? And Nate the Squeaker is talking about a video game that he's playing right now. You guys are so ridiculous and colorful. So let's go ahead and scroll up this motherfucker. Number 15. I saw a guy do a huge fart on his chair, then quick as flash, turn around, bend down, stick his nose in the chair seat and sniff frantically. Ew, where were you? Oh my god, he was a Prius driver. Oh no, they're saying that people think they're original because they're referencing the South Park episode where, you know, they like the smell of their own farts. Faith says, oh my god, I forgot I dyed my hair, and when I opened Snapchat I threw my phone. Aw. It'll be okay, Faith. You look great. You look faithy, and nobody can take that away from you, no matter what they choose to do with their hair balls. Let's continue this list. I have faith that I can make it through the rest of these without really stopping for too much. I love you all. And let's finish the list of 50 embarrassing things people thought no one saw. Number 14. It was when I was around 12 or so. I guess you can't judge another 12-year-old too much, but we were at a day camp and I look over and one of the kids in a group is in the corner just playing with his sack without a care in the world. Dangle langle, you know what I mean? Number 13. This might sound a bit depressing, but back in high school we had a teacher who was, let's just say, a bit of out of touch. Was his name Principal Skinner? She's not smart, to put it nicely. It's a woman, and we suspected that she might be affected with schizophrenia. Sounds interesting. Anyway, being high schoolers, a lot of the kids that had her class were assholes. They take advantage of her obliviousness and did pranks on her, some of them harmless, but they poked fun at how slow she was. These pranks ranged from submitting the same assignment 3 or 4 times, leaving class early, to all out fainting and faking a seizure. They were assholes. Some of them were, at least. One of the saddest moments from her was on the day the kids caught her by herself in one class storeroom talking to herself. She was trying to prep herself up for the morning class, and apparently she was saying things like, You can do it. You can do it. When I heard this being told, the kid was laughing and he said it and mocking her, of course. But damn, it was depressing. Schizophrenia, dementia, I don't know, but making fun of people who are mentally ill was just not right. That sucks. What a downer. You know what I mean? You know what I need? Like some instance in that dumb noise that'll make noises like auga or something like that. Is that childish, Hannah?
Probably. But I like it.
Well, here's hoping that people like us will be around for when people are dick burgers. Number 12. I saw an old man jerking off under this table at a New Orleans strip club. I didn't say anything because it took him 20 seconds and I was so drunk that I only had one eye open. There's different rules in New Orleans after midnight. Somebody said, if that ain't the truest thing I ever heard.
New Orleans is definitely that way.
So Hannah, tell me a story about New Orleans.
I don't really have many stories about New Orleans.
But you're down south, Hannah, though.
Just because I live near there doesn't mean I go out and party.
Thought you had New Orleans stories to tell us. New Orleans. Faith says, by the way, Hannah, thanks for not telling him with hearts.
You're welcome, Faith.
Yeah, I love not knowing things. It's definitely what I'm all about. Swear to God, Faith in that big butt. One day, Faith. One day. I really bet that Faith is probably going to burn her school down. But we can't talk about it. You know what I mean? Because then it'll seem like it was premeditated. Whereas, like, if it just happens one day, it can be like a crime of passion. You know what I mean? Like she was just driven over the edge or she went really crazy one day. But if she references it before, then we're going to get in trouble. Here we are at number 11. A kid in my class used to beat himself off under the school tables in class. This was about year 3 or 4. The desks... What?
Splash Zone?
Nah, this is... The desks were arranged in a U shape, so half the class could see him wanking himself off. Ugh. He was a nice kid, but had some weird stuff going on. How weird is the stuff you got going on to where you're just cranking it? Just cranking it. Oh, gotta crank it. Slap it on some toast. I don't think anybody remembers that. I'm glad nobody remembers slapping on some toast. That shit was ridiculous. Why there's so many stupid things that I make a thing because of this channel, you know what I mean? Oh God, Hannah's like up and she moved kind of like a cat that I wasn't looking at. Oh man, that was scary. Now, Sean Watson says, my dad was adopted, but he found his birth parents 6 years ago. Discovered that I'm 50% Swedish. I'm kidding. I don't remember. Oh crap, I didn't know Genevieve was here. So I wonder if she heard what I said about Faith. Uh-oh. And Sarah's here too. Interesting. I would expect more crazy stories out of her, but everybody has their time to relax. So here we are on number 10. This happened to me, and every time I think of it, I cringe so hard it hurts. When I lived at my parents' house, my grandma lived with us. One time I was beating the meat while watching porn with my headphones on. Well, there was a big leak of water in the kitchen and my grandma wanted to help as soon as possible. She opened my unlocked door while I was at it. She didn't seem to care and started yelling at me to get my attention since I didn't notice her because I had my headphones on. She saw me beating my meat for 30 fucking seconds. And he goes on to say, sadly, my grandma passed a couple of weeks ago. Well, at least she ain't around to make you feel weird anymore. Waka waka. That's not cool. Number 9, Kyle. I was having a house guest stay with us for several days. Okay. On the second day, I came home early from work and found him going through my significant other's drawers. He had no idea he was being observed, but later I took him aside and told him that it was time for him to go, that we needed our privacy. What are you doing going through other people's underwear, dude? What the motherfuck? Sarah Bishop says, Kyle, I may poke you in the nose with Pepe. Hey, if y'all want to Pepe in my corner, you already know how it's gonna make me feel. It's gonna make me feel good. Make me feel like dancing. I wanna dance the night away. Number 8. I used to deliver newspapers. One Sunday, I got the papers extremely early and delivered to a Sunday-only customer at around 3 a.m. When it's this early, I always lift my paper up and smile so customers don't think I'm there to rob them. As I approached this house, I noticed movement inside. Cue the smile, and I raised the newspaper as I witnessed a shirtless middle-aged man with a large pot belly rubbing his belly vigorously. I approach, smile and paper in hand. He notices me and runs out of the room. I'm thinking, no dude, don't do your thing. I'm just a paper boy. Don't let me dictate how you live your life. He canceled the next week. Vigorously rubbing that belly. Ooh, vigorously rubbing that belly. Rubbing that belly. Rubbing that belly. Number 7, I was in a meeting in my client's boardroom. The boardroom was at ground level and the exterior glass was mirrored on the outside, but see-through from the inside. In the middle of the meeting, some sketchy looking dude comes over and starts picking his teeth in the mirror. Then he looks left, looks right, sees he has privacy, so he whips out his junk and starts inspecting it in the mirror. He then started to try to pop dick pimples or something. My client just got up, walked over to the glass, and gave it a little rap on the window in front of him. He put his junk away and moved on. What the fuck? That's one hell of a meeting. That is one hell of a meeting. What are you opening? Starburst? Oh.
Why?
I was just curious. Dick pimples. I'm almost glad that YouTube takes 30% away, because this way with the PayPal donations, it'll go straight to my PayPal and I have immediate access to that. You know? Why does Google have to take everything? You know? Isn't it enough that they got sweatshops full of little kids and we out here trying? Isn't it enough that they already have the search engine we use for everything? Google probably knows way more about any of us than they should. I want to know what the worst fat man was going to do, but he left. Did he say anything that I missed?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Number 6. I used to go to an old style gym years ago with an open shower setup. My big ball. What? I hated oh my god. Let's try this again. I used to go to an old style gym years ago with an open shower setup. I hated to use the shower, but I'd work out before work and I'd have to get up even earlier to work out, then go back home to shower, then turn back around for work. So the gym shower made more sense. One day I was done working out and was headed towards the shower when I hear someone yell, "What the fuck are you doing?" I got there in time to see some dude with an erection turning beet red because he got caught jerking off in the public shower. He apologized over and over and walked out, but you could tell he was mortified. I don't know what he thought could happen doing that in a public shower. Maybe he was excited by the thought. Then once he got caught, he felt really stupid. Anyway, the guy was clearly ashamed of himself, and I've never seen anyone look more embarrassed, so I'm going to have to go with that. Oh, What sadness that is. What sadness that is. Kevin has to go. I appreciate you, Kevin. I appreciate you. Bing bang. Well, oh my fucking god. Sarah Bishop says she's related to Al Capone now. Sarah fucking Bishop, dude. Nobody in the stream like Sarah Bishop, man. Number 5. I'm a canoe guide, and being the guide, I'm usually on the back of the canoe, steering on this particular day because it was training and I was with a bunch of coworkers. I was in the front, okay? When I'm in the back, I'll periodically check to see if any plumber's crack is showing by basically feeling my lower back / top of my ass crack with my finger, then readjust my underwear if needed. I'm in the back of the boat, so no one sees that. However, on this day, I did it in the front, giving the guy in the back of the boat a full showing of me fingering my ass crack. He promptly said, "I think that's a back of the boat maneuver." Back of the boat maneuver, indeed. Ooh. Number 4. Yeah, we're reaching the end of this bad boy. When I was a child, maybe 7 or 8 years old, I spent time in the bathroom. No, time spent in the bathroom was the opportunity to read books or just have a moment of quiet contemplation. One time during one of my extended toilet sessions, I got the bright idea to use toilet paper to make a Ninja Turtle style mask for myself. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. No sooner that I had torn the eye holes and wrapped it around my head, the door opens and my dad walks in. We made awkward eye contact for what felt like a minute, and then without a word being spoken, he slowly backed out and closed the door. I don't know why it was so embarrassing to me, but I still remember the whole scene quite clearly, and that was 20 plus years ago. Turtles in a half shell. Somebody else says, it's sad when you realize that your toilet is the last frontier for relaxed moments, only with yourself. I do this too. It's a mad world. All around me are familiar faces. Oh, wow. Somebody really broke into the fucking... And I find it kind of funny. Find it kind of sad. The shits in which I'm ninja are the best I've ever. Find it hard to tell you. Find it hard to take. When turtles interrupted, it's a very, very... Alright, that's enough. Number 3. I came back upstairs after leaving for work because I forgot my phone. My dogs thought I was gone for the day and didn't hear me come up. I walk into the living room and my youngest dog is laying on his back and my older dog is standing right in front of the young dog's butt sniffing. Not normal dog sniffing, but butt sniffs deep, pronounced sniffing, as if it was a sommelier trying to determine a wine's country of origin. I laughed and both dogs looked at me in utter fear and embarrassment. Eyes were huge. You could see the shame in their eyes. And one went to the couch and the other went to the bedroom. Neither looked me in the eye when I got home that afternoon. Oh my God, forbidden love, somebody. Okay, man. Somebody else says, see, I can't even leave my cats alone with each other when I go to work. Idle paws and all. If I'm not around, they more often than not end up getting themselves into precarious situations. Last winter, for instance, the two of them decided to make love out in the backyard amidst freezing temperature and strong winds. Lord knows why. My money is on the Frozen sing-along DVD that used to let them watch when I was away. Anyway, they ended up getting their nasty bits frozen right together. What the fuck are you doing? What was all that?
I was just drinking my water.
No, it sounded like you dropped something. Okay.
I think I did drop something.
Okay, so frozen bits are frozen together. Fortunately, I was able to separate them, but only after peeing on them quite a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to imagine that shit, son. Imagine having two animals that are fucking and their genitals are frozen together. So long, monetization for this video, that you love so much that you're gonna pee on these animals to warm up their genitals to separate them. What a bunch of stupid animals. I don't have to care for you idiots. Schwanz Gruberman says, I'm part Austrian, but I've said I'm in Australia. I was born in Australia. My grandparents were full European except my dad's mother. Interesting. Candy Cane says, do you have an accent? Oh my god, you guys better be in love with each other in the stream chat. I love you all. Anyway, they ended up getting their nasty bits frozen together, and after I peed on them, I got them separated. The next day, however, they were back at it. I came to the conclusion something obviously had to be done. First thing I did was attempt to give them some sort of sex education. What the fuck am I reading? The first thing I did was attempt to give them some sort of sex education. Figured the more they know, the more responsible they'd be. They're cats. All the usual avenues failed. Abstinence only, Dear Abby, Judge Judy, sock puppets and mayonnaise, prune juice, etc. You name it. They just watch my demonstration with eyes more vacant than those of a day shift stripper. Another course of action was needed. It was my grandmother who suggested lube. You know what, motherfucker? This is clearly a Reddit color. Vargas!
Yep.
Vargas! Why wasn't he... Why wasn't Vargas flagged? Why didn't you say anything?
I'm just letting you go.
Yo, only Vargas makes me stop and go, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Ooh, boy.
It's funny every time.
No, son. Why didn't... Hold on. Give me a second stream. Give me a goddamn second. Vargas should have been thoroughly tagged. Thoroughly. I've tagged him before. Does Vargas have a new account? No, it's the same Vargas. How did he get untagged? How did he get untagged by my Reddit enhancement suite? I have tagged Vargas. It's him. Dude. It's him. Red. It's Vargas. It's Vargas. I can't properly do a Reddit collection with Vargas because the nonsense of him is encountering him in the wild and not understanding what the fuck are you talking about. It was my grandmother who suggested lube. We're talking about cats, right? What the fuck? What the fuck? Here's the thing. Somebody said, did peeing on cats not tip you off? Listen to me. I genuinely believe that some dog owners and some cat owners are fucking crazy. You guys are just, like, it's one thing to just clean up after a little animal, you know, picking up their shit and all that. You do that with little baby humans, so it's not that big deal. Do you get what I'm saying? But I don't know, you know, some people go nuts. Some people, their little dogs and cats really are their babies. Emily sends me videos of her cat sometimes, and it's just like, God damn it, you know. What wouldn't people do for their dumb little animals? But, you know, even I stopped a few times and was like, this is getting a bit far. Ooh, way to derail a list, Vargas. You really fucked me in the balls. I may have bit my lip so hard I'm bleeding right now because I couldn't believe it. Anyway, look, here we go. Number 2. Working in large corporate parks during the recession, there were lots of huge office spare... some good blood. Okay, working in the large corporate parks during the recession, there were lots of huge office spaces with barely any residency. They basically overbuilt these large office parks, expecting business to fill them up, so it would be like a huge complex with maybe 2 or 3 functioning businesses in them. The best part of this was the fact that they could always find a restroom to take a shit in that nobody had ever used. I went to a restroom on a building across from mine that had 0 occupancy. Every time I went over there, I never ran into anybody. One day during one of my particularly long shifts, the timer on the lights turned off due to lack of motion. I thought no biggie, so I got up and out of the stall in an attempt to move around so the lights would come on. They weren't coming on, so I ventured further out near the sinks and started moving my hands in a hip hop hooray motion while simultaneously saying hey ho just for shits and giggles. So the lights turn on and I'm still waving for a few seconds afterwards, thinking to myself how silly I must look with my pants and drawers to my ankles in a public bathroom, waving my hands in the air. That's when I heard the door close. Somebody must have walked into the bathroom and saw some businessman with his pants down around his ankles, waving his hands in the air, yelling hey ho, and decided to abruptly walk back out. Hip hop hooray. That's a badass song. Okay. Somebody else said, out of all the things to say, why hey ho, you know? And why didn't you pull your pants back up? It made me laugh out loud. Well, I'm glad it gave somebody a little bit of the giggly wiggly. Giggle wiggles, spiggle on the miggles. Looks like, guys, we've made it. We have made it through this scary ass list. I want to thank everybody for being incredibly sexually impossible, you know? I want to thank you all again for your sexy ass donations. I'm sorry that Super Chat has been taking everybody's cash up until now, but again, it's the thought that counts, and I just definitely want you guys in the future to definitely have all of your money going exactly where you mean for it to go. So, I also want to thank my extremely horny patrons. You guys are unstoppable. You guys are supercharged. And you keep me doing this on a daily basis, so thank you. And with that, we're going to go ahead and put a bow on this 50 embarrassing things people thought no one saw list by reading number 1. I once saw a girl holding an ice cream cone in one hand and her phone in the other hand. She licked the screen of her phone. And then she made eye contact and she realized I'd seen it happen. She looked like she was going to die. Oh, Morty. One of the few memories I have of my sweet southern grandma is when we were having a popsicle on our front porch. I had only recently found a bird feather and couldn't part with it. In the chaos of the popsicle time with grandma, I accidentally licked the feather. My grandma laughed so incredibly hard, I'll never forget her laugh and the joy my absent-mindedness always brought her. I'm sorry. Somebody asked, is popsicle time with grandma typically pretty chaotic? Somebody said, there were no survivors. Well, guys, here we are. That was that list. Thank you all for being outstanding as usual. Upstanding citizens and whatnot. Boy, was I looking for some lists on Reddit earlier today and they were all fucking ridiculous. Why did Hannah say I've made a few tiny top hats? What the hell are you all talking about?
Concern you.
You're talking about dogs, aren't you?
No.
Yeah.
Guinea pigs.
Oh boy. What a world. Oh my god. Somebody said, I found this in the break room. So glad to see I'm not the only weirdo at work. Somebody made... That's not funny. It's stupid.
So stupid and disgusting.
Ew, they propped it up in the seat and everything.
It's so gross.
I'm sorry. Oh, you've... Oh! Oh my God.
No. Oh. Ew.
Can you imagine what it felt like? Oh my God, I'm sorry, guys. Never mind. Hilla's like, no. Hilla clean. Stop looking at it. Somebody's like, bruh. You know, that's my favorite thing in the world. Bruh. Bruh. All right. Stop replaying it. Oh my God, that's what I knew. I knew it was driving somebody insane. They were like, can you not? Oh my God. Oh God. There's this one where like, let's not talk about it. Guys, I love you. I really do thank you for everything that you've done. What the hell am I looking at? I wish for a man that treats me the way I deserve to be treated, as she says as she's blowing out the candles. And then she's all beat up, and it says next year I'll be more specific. Wow. Stock photos, y'all. Well, I'm off to go into the kitchen, try to make something. Guys, I really can't wait for Destiny 2 to come out, so I'll have a game that I don't care about to play with any and all of you who may be interested. Wow. You know, and it's also going to be on PC and PS4, even though I'm only getting it on PS4. So, I mean, I don't know. You guys want it bad enough. We'll have to see what's up on PC. But Hilla's like, I love you, including Kyle. Schwans, you're amazing. Take it easy, guys. And I'll see you all soon. Thank you again, Sean Watson, because Hannah's handing me what you mailed to me. It is the Starship Enterprise. I really love it. It looks beautiful. And I'm gonna take this back. Actually, I think this is gonna be better because it's like a canvas. It's better.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be better than the other ones, which were. I was gonna get like framed pictures of the other ones. I need to figure out how he got this again. So Sean, if you could send me an email of how you made this happen, that's what I'm talking about. Bring ball. It looks really good, man. I'll take pictures and show you if you're interested.
Great, Sean. Great.
Man. You know, you keep saying that as if you're making a joke towards what I was talking about with the innuendo before.
It's not at all
It just looks so good, Sean. Yeah, it looks
No, I'm
great.
serious.
Okay,
Look
I know
at
it looks great. That's what I'm saying, but we're not
Just
being
look at it.
we're not being weird. We're just saying it looks great. EasyCanvasPrints.com. You know, guys, I just want to go ahead and throw this at you one more time. That's the link for the Streamlabs thing. I want your guys' opinion. Do you think that link is too long? Do you think that I should turn that into like a shorter link? God, I can't believe the links monkey balls were wrong, you know? I mean, like the stream stuff was wrong because it had like the wrong picture and all kind of stuff like that. Whatever. Candy Cane saying good night. So is Skyward. You guys have a fantastic night. Ian says, good night. I love you all. Sarah Bishop, hope you had a great day. Everybody has a good day and has a better tomorrow. Hey, look, it's Alex arriving at the end of the chat. How interesting. Thanks. I hope you're having an amazing night too, Alex, and that things kind of calmed down for you. Your last text messages to me were pretty scary. Holy shit. But guys, I think we should have a confession stream maybe tomorrow and see where that goes. Especially since it'll give people the chance to calm down with the donations, because you guys scare the hell out of me with them damn donations. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, well, actually, Schwan says, when's the next stream? Guys, you decide right now. How about that? You guys decide, should the next stream be a confession one, or do you want another list tomorrow night at the same time? It's up to you. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I feel like I shouldn't be touching this with my dirty hands. It's a good thing it's still in the wrapping. Yeah.
Plastic, you're fine.
Faith says, bye-bye, everyone. Skyward says, confession, I got some stuff to say. Well, that makes me feel like I should definitely do the list instead. Hitler Clean says confession. Okay, that's one for confession then. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm kidding. Faith says list. Well, list it is, guys. Faith calls the shots around here. So there's that. We'll see you. Sean says call in stream. What the hell? Can you imagine? Caller, go ahead.
God.
Oh man, that would be interesting. Skyward's like, wow, Kaya, oh my god. Man, how the hell could I do a call in stream? You know what I would do if I could figure out how to do it? Just between you and me. I would figure out how to do, like, people can call and leave a message, and then I play the message for the stream. That would be so cool. How do I do that, though?
I have no idea.
Do you think people can call and leave messages on We could probably do it through Skype, right? People can send like little voicemails on Skype.
I think so.
No, I think they could do it on Telegram. But who would download Telegram for me? What a dumb, little app. I think people who are artists use Telegram often. But yeah, I'm gonna go wash out my eye again because I'm fucking dying. So thank you all for being here, and I will see you again tomorrow. Stay frosty. Keep your ear to the ground and let me know if anything gangster happens so that I can get on top of that. Because guys, you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start recording videos on a subreddit called I Don't Work Here Lady, in the hopes that it becomes like the new TIFU. It's basically just stories from people who work somewhere and then somebody walks in and is acting like a bitch. Or stories from people who more typically don't work somewhere, and somebody roll up in there like, hey motherfucker, where this shit at? And they like, I don't work here. What the bing bong? Telegram is banned in my country. Damn, Ian, you really live somewhere hilarious. Ian need to send me some more messages so I can figure out what's going on where she's at, because that sounds crazy as hell. Sarah says we want to call you live. Oh my god. Here we go. Wash away your sins tonight, guys, and then we'll set it up soon. So, I love you all. Have a wonderful night, and don't get into trouble. Don't get into trouble. Don't get into trouble. Later.